Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I had melted for the latter half of, oh my gosh, February 2018. So this will be from February 16th to the 28th of February. So shorter month, but doesn't mean that I didn't go through a lot. Before we go any further, something you'll have seen on my nails quite a bit lately. I apologize if I'm totally repeating myself, but it is what it is. The gray portion, there's two different nail polishes there. There's the gray portion on all of my nails, and then there's the glittery top coat on some of them. The gray is Essie's Pedal Pushers, and this one, though, the glitter is Sally Hansen's Extreme Wear Nail Lacquer in Strobe Light. So, all right, so that done. Okay, so I went through, okay. Yeah, we'll start with candles. Now, this candle, when I purchased it, did not have a lid. I, of course, added any lids to any candles I bought that didn't come with lids because that frustrates the heck out of me. But this was smoked vanilla from Bath & Body Works. And as you can see, it did fabulous. And I've been burning these candles. I really love the ribbed glass look. But also too, I feel like this glass, and I know lots of other people have said it, I'll say it again, I feel like the burn in these types of glassed candles is way better. I feel like there's more conductiveness and it melts better. I just find I get a better burn. I mean, look you guys, it went all the way to the bottom. I have no sooting. There's no sooting whatsoever. There's like a little piece that obviously popped up or whatever, but that's it, you guys. It went out on its own, and this is a beautiful candle. I think I may have another one. And I burnt this, so that one I would definitely repurchase if I could get it again. But what I will say is I burnt this one alongside my next candle, which you will see it's not done, but that's because I'm hoarding it. I don't do this often, but when I have a candle that I love, 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 I will on occasion, very rarely, stop burning it, put it away until next year. Because I love this candle, I love this scent, and that is Root Candles Tobacco Vanilla. And again, I should say too, a lot of these things, especially the candles, already have reviews up on my channel. So based on my playlist and based on what company this is, you just have to look underneath the playlist for like Bath & Body Works, for Root Candle, whatever. I had this tobacco vanilla burning at the same time as that one there. And you guys, my home smelled so beautiful, so sexy. I really loved, they complemented really, really well. I almost, but I didn't because I only have one candle left. Got that DW home candle that I love so much and burnt the three of them together. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I'm pretty sure I have another one of these. The burn on here is, of course, like I'm only down to about here. Yeah, about here on the candle right now. This is a Queen Bee jar in the old packaging. I love this. That's why I'm hoarding it. I'm holding on to it because I want to bring this out next fall. But I definitely next fall, I would love to burn these two again together. I thought they were beautiful. My house smelled absolutely amazing. Okay. And the next candle I'm still going to be burning. I'm not done, but here's the thing. So just when you think you're doing really good with Bath & Body Works, like this one here, then you get something like this. I love Bath & Body Works Hot Cocoa and Cream. It is probably, from Bath & Body Works, my favorite brand new scent, not repackaged, of all of 2017, I think, or was it 16? I think it was 2016 where it first came out, I think. Yeah, it must be. Anyway, I think 2016. Yes, I think it was. Anyway, it was my favorite scent. I love the smell of this. It is so yummy. Eat dessert first is what the lid says. It's absolutely scrumptious. It's been doing really, really well. I'm burning it, like you can see, I'm more than halfway done. And as you can see, probably, let's see where the smudging mark is there. Can you sort of tell where that line is right there? That's where it went all to hell in a handbasket, you guys. Take a look at the wicks. It's starting to drown itself out. I'm getting PWS, or puny wick syndrome, as we like to say here. And because of that, it's starting to get stinky. Now, I'm really hoping that will go away. one can hope. But if I burn, like now that I'm doing this, because I'm showing you what I melted, right? So I put this away in a box to show you what I've melted. I'll pull this one out for the weekend here, and if it starts to smell that burning smell again, I won't be burning it again. And I have another candle in different packaging. I will likely just chop up the other candle for next Christmas or like next fall, and not burn it, because I only have, I think, one more hot cocoa and cream in my collection. And in case they don't bring it back, I plan on chunking it up. That's what I do with my candles. Say, for example, I had say 2 and one of them became very bad, very naughty, and then I will take the other one, chop it up, because it's my only one left and I want to be able to melt it and enjoy the scent without that stinky smell. So that was a really long, convoluted way of telling you that it was doing great until just recently. So, but what I did do with my last Red Velvet Cheer candle, this was a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. This bag is from Elfie Waxy Wonders. I know lots of people ask me if I don't say it, I get asked. So the bag itself is from Elfie Waxy Wonders. This is a large bakery bag that will hold the 14.5 ounces of wax from the candle. So I chopped up an entire 3-wick candle. I quite enjoy this. This burned terribly, smelled disgusting when I burned it, when it was lit. But when it's melted after being chopped up, it's actually really good. Very creamy, very much like the batter before I bake it kind of scent, of an actual red velvet cake if you've ever made one. So I do like that one, but they never came out with it again. So that's why I chopped that one up. I had burnt one and had such a bad experience with the burning process that's why I chopped that one up. So anyway, okay, so we've got some coffee scents here, things that I haven't finished. That I melted. 2 coffee scents. I've talked about this before. We've got Absolute Coffee, excuse me, hiccups, over here from Rose Girls, and Office from Super Tarts. Absolute Coffee, I don't know the exact description, except it's more of like a true espresso type scent with some sweet notes to this. Office is Vanilla Bean Noel, Sugar Cookies, and World's Best Boss Coffee. Okay. So I like The Office, but I love Absolute Coffee. The Office to me is too sweet. I think it's probably the Vanilla Bean Noel that did it in for me. This one I can definitely blend with other things. It's not straight coffee, but it is definitely got, I haven't looked on their site to write it down, but it is a better blender. I also melted it on its own, so I actually enjoy this one more than I do The Office. Now, as I just happened to check Super Tarts website just today myself, I noticed The Office in clamshell is still available. So I'm wondering if the hype is slowly slowing down, because this Office, I was almost happy to say that I loved Absolute Coffee more than Office, because this one is a mini melter. These are mini melters that you can get on our site any time you want. She literally has this all the time. The Office at one point was like hard to get, never in stock. I was able to get a BAM bag in it, barely, but I was able to get it. And there was quite the hype. You know how it goes with wax, right? Like anything, really. The Office is still on her website. So I'm wondering if people are like, oh my God, it's so hard to get. Like it was the it scent, but now I'm saying like, I'm wondering if people are starting to melt it and they're like, it's not quite what they were hoping. Anyway, I like both of these, but I love Absolute Coffee. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Because again, I'm talking a lot, so sorry. I blast through this quite a bit each month. This was a full Super Tart Super Pan in the originals, which is crisp spearmint leaves paired with clementine. So this was really, really good. I melt this strictly in my bathroom. I actually really like this in my bathroom. I think the spearmint, if it wasn't for the spearmint, I probably would not melt it in the bathroom itself. But anyway, so there's that. And from Vintage Chic Scents, one of the very first destashes I ever purchased, this is Mrs. DiMaggio's Dream with Surrey Overpour, and that is Blonde Moment Strawberry Raspberry Guava Cotton Candy Frosting and Cotton Candy Marshmallow. Now, I was able to score myself a VCS loaf in Mrs. DiMaggio's Dream, which is, like I said, the Blonde Moment, it is the Blonde Moment Strawberry Raspberry Guava Cotton Candy Frosting. So I'm really excited to get that in my possession. So this is all that I have left. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that's all I got. So there you go. All right, let's do some clams here. Okay, so Better Homes and Gardens. I seem to pretty much, when it comes to clams, I melted 3 different companies. So Better Homes and Gardens, Tranquil Garden Spa. This is fantastic. I love it. Devin Thompson on her channel, she talks about this quite often. She's very correct in saying this is amazing. It's all gone. I've used it all up, and it strictly was in my bathroom, and I absolutely loved it. And you guys in the States get Better Homes and Gardens. We in Canada do not, which kind of sucks. Thank you to my friends who were able to pick that up for me. I appreciate it very much. And same with all this Better Homes and Gardens. These are all because of kindness from my friends. They kind of took me shopping with them in Walmart, where they've the surprise sent me a gift and things like that. It's just been really, really, really awesome. Because our Walmart still haven't stocked up. I have yet to check. There might be a rumor that we might have some new stuff, but I've yet to check. So I'll go in next week to Walmart and see if we've got some new stuff. Doubtful, but I'll try. A Wonderful Winter from Better Homes and Gardens. This one was really nice. There was like, it's definitely got a mint to it. It's more like a winter mint gum scent. This is very, very nice, very pleasant. I quite enjoyed this one. That was a holiday edition, so that's no longer available. And then we had Frosty Winter Nights, also Better Homes and Gardens. I think I like this one even more, which is saying something because I'm not a spearmint person, but I feel like there was spearmint in here, and I remember it smelling so good in my house. So if I were to pick between the 2 of these, I think I would go with the Frosty Winter Nights over A Wonderful Winter, but they were both really good. But I like the spearmint in the wax more, which is weird because I hate spearmint gum. Like, I know hate's a strong word. I detest spearmint gum. I don't know why, but I don't. Like, if I feel like I need gum and I don't have any and someone only has spearmint, I'm like, yeah, thanks, no thanks. Even after that real big burger with garlic and yeah. Anyway, this was amazing. I am so happy. I have so many in my collection, thanks to friends for sure. This was amazing. This smelt the same, thank goodness, well, melting as it does on cold, which really truly smells like it should, like coming out of a pumpkin. It smelled like a fantastic fall drink. No booze, but just a really nice fall drink. And I did smell the pumpkin, and it wasn't cinnamony, and it wasn't all that spice that we seem to have had an overload of this past fall from any Better Homes or Sensationals company. So anyway, love that one. I'm so happy I have more of that. My friend Heather found more of this in her local store, and I will be getting it down the road. I'm so excited because it's funny. I was melting this the day she said she took me shopping with her in Walmart. She's like, oh my God, I found more of this. I'm like, no way. This was so good, you guys. I held on to it. I didn't melt it for the longest time. And then finally I just was like, okay, I gotta melt it. It smells amazing. It's so good. It's like a sweet raspberry. And I'd say there might be a little bit of pink sugar note in behind that, but it's definitely just a sweet tart and then a little pink sugar behind. This is very pleasant. I am sad that I melted that, but I'm so happy that I'm getting more. Thank you again, Heather. This is from the Bathing Garden in Circus Cake. This is blue raspberry shaved ice, powdered sugar, and a white vanilla velvet cake. This was nice. It is, it is currently on her website right now, but it would not be something I repurchase. I think it's just too sweet for me. So it's very nice if you like sweet cake type notes. This is very nice, but it's just, I think, too sweet for me. Too sweet. And the next 3 are from Super Tarts. I finally broke down and melted Gamora, which is pink sugar, mac apple, and ice cream scoop bread. This was fantastic. I love this one. I picked this up in a D-stash from a fellow Canadian. I had 5 out of 6 cubes because she'd obviously tried one and then wasn't as a big fan of it as she was hoping. This is great. I would absolutely repurchase this. I felt like I smelled the ice cream scoop bread. I smelled the pink sugar. I smelled the mac apple. 100% repurchase, love. And Super Tarts, again, 1 cube. That's all you need. 1 cube, really. Okay. Twilight's Rosalie. Need we say more? This is one of those other scents from Super Tarts that is so hyped up that no matter how much she restocks it, it's gone so fast. And that's Twisted Peppermint and Coconut Cream Pie. It is fantastic. I have tried to make my own blend. It wasn't exactly the same. It was darn close with some mini melters from Rose Girls. This is very good. It's just very difficult to get your hands on. It's one of those scents that I think it's gonna be like The Office. Eventually, people will slow the roll a little bit, but even on Bam Bag pre-orders, I'm certain she probably made more of this. Oh, and Sidekick cloves, which are like the half size of a super pan. I think she probably made a bunch of these because I saw her on her Facebook. People were hauling those Sidekicks, and almost everybody had at least one. I mean, at least one. Some people were hauling like 3 or 4 Rosalie Sidekick pans, which is like, woohoo! But it is really good, so I can understand why people would do that, because it is very good. It's very pleasant. I do have more of that, and yes, I would repurchase it for sure if I could get my hands on it. Predator. I really enjoy this. Predator is cappuccino and coconut cream pie, again from Super Tarts. I went together with my friend Heather. We bought a super pan and we halved it. So I melted through my only clam for now, and then I've got a half a super pan, and soon, I think it'll probably be coming up after this video, but I actually did a purchase destash with my friend Christy, and I was able to buy 2 more clamshells of Predator. I love melting coffee scents on weekends in the morning, so really happy about that. Therefore, yeah, hello, I've repurchased. Okay, so Rainbow Melts. I'll show you these 2. These are both from her lavender sampler. On the left here, we have lavender rose jam, sweet lavender and rose jam type, like Lush. And over here on my right is lavender vanilla mint, which is sweet lavender vanilla with a hint of mint. Loved both of these. Funny enough, I think between the 2 of these, I know it might shock you guys if you've been around my channel long enough, I think I prefer the lavender mint more than the lavender rose jam. Again, with Rainbow Melts, I cut these in half and I use a half a scent shot in my bedroom. I use lavender in my bedroom, so each night I just had half a shot, scent shot. Both very strong, very, very strong. These were just poured in October as well, but very good. But it surprised me that I think I enjoyed the lavender vanilla mint more than the rose jam, and maybe it's just the blend itself or the type of lavender or the type of rose jam. But I did like them both, but I really like the lavender vanilla mint. All right, so let's go on to Mandala Melts, which is a Canadian vendor. And she, by the way, she has, I'm hoping to get this up before the 9th of March. I believe it's the 9th of March. Her website will be open for ordering. So that's really cool because it only opens up like once a month. And I'm really excited to get, I bought, you guys, I'm so excited. I bought from Mandala Melts. She decided to do this Easter advent calendar, so it's like a countdown to Easter. I am so excited. I've never had this 2017 was my first year purchasing 2 advents in general for wax as it is, and one of them was Mandala Melts and the other one was Super Tarts. Then she started offering she had a pre-order for the advent calendar for Easter. I'm like, hello, yeah, any excuse to get wax, right? Yeah. All right, so first of all, we have Jungle, which is a type from Lush. Jungle hair conditioner and ylang ylang and vetiver. I really like this one. I would say that I split it in half. It wasn't as strong. I'd probably give it a medium strength, but I did like this and it smelled just like Lush Jungle. Christmas dessert was really, really, really nice. This was in my advent calendar. Anything with a snowflake on it will be from an advent calendar. I think, yeah, this is the only scent shot from the advent. This is really nice. It wasn't too sweet. I was a little worried about it when I first started melting it, but no, almost smells like there's a coconut cream in there. And that might have been the saving grace for me because there's no ooey gooiness. It's just really, really nice. Very creamy. I really enjoyed that one. So, and this one through, I'd say medium high for sure. I'd give that probably a 7.5 in strength. And then I melted Love. And it's described, or at least I wrote down spicy citrus, but I wouldn't have said that when I was melting this though. It's cherry. I got cherry from it, and I could have been me and not reading the scent note descriptions properly, but anyway, it says spicy citrus, or at least that's what I wrote down that day. But to me, this is more cherry, but it's really, really nice. It was to me, it's like a creamy cherry. So I don't normally like cherry and wax, But if it's mixed with like an ice cream or a cream, whipping cream or something like that, I feel that they are better. This one was a medium throw. I'd say probably about a 6 on that one. And then Avo Bath. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Okay, I love Avo Bath so much. Avocado oil, lemongrass, and lemon oil. This is the Lush type Avo Bath. This is beautiful. I melted this in my bathroom. It was so good. Oh my God, it smells so good even in this container. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure 100% of everything she's going to have in her restock. But sometimes Mandala Melts does actually do a really great Lush, all sorts of different Lush scents. So maybe she'll do some sort of Lush sampler sometime. But she does a lot of her scents are Lush scents. They've got Honey, I Wash the Kids, all sorts of different scents. All right, so wow, this video is long. I'm sorry. Okay, bags. Alice in Slumberland. I actually didn't, like, you'll see in a second, I did melt Alice in Slumberland, but this bag was a bag that had a half pie in it. And so what I did is I combined all that I had left into one bag. So I technically didn't melt from this bag, but it isn't empty. So anyway, whatever. Abracadabra. Oh my gosh, love this one. I would buy this in a half pie any day. This is obviously from Rose Girls as well. This is lavender with the olive branch and lavender cucumber sage. This was a throwback Thursday I just recently melted and reviewed on my channel. This was so good. I love the olive branch. I got the olive branch, I got the cucumber and the sage and a little bit of lavender. This was beautiful, and I'm going to miss not having any more, and can only hope that she maybe brings out mini melters in that one, or if she does an next pre-order, I would definitely get that in half pie for sure. This is what I melted. So my friend Sarah, she sent me what little piece of the pie that she had of that Alice in Slumberland, and so I melted that. So that is what that is. So thank you very much, Sarah. That was really nice of you. And Rose Girls Garden Raspberry Sauce Vanilla Bean Noel. This was, I had a couple more pieces left over. This was, first of all, it was a 2-pack mini muffin pack. And I melted half of a muffin and in 2 pieces and wasn't super thrilled about it. Like, I didn't really enjoy it. So I sold the other muffin, and then I was just left with the other half of the muffin that I hadn't melted. So it's okay. It wouldn't be a repurchase for me. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't thrilling for me. Like, there's so many things from Rose Girls I absolutely love and I would repurchase, but that wasn't one of them. So a friend of mine sent me in a random act of kindness, Central Park Snow Globe. You got me hooked, girl. This was so good. I love Central Park Snow Globe. I ended up getting a loaf in it before the restock before Christmas. It's in the curing till next year, likely, unless I feel like I want some. So Central Park Snow Globe is peppermint and like marshmallow, I want to say. It's a creamy peppermint. This is really good. I love it. It's a strong thrower. Also a great blending. I've melted this on its own, but I've also blended it with other things, and it's gorgeous. Love it. So thank you very much. And then we have 2 from Super Tarts. Both of these were melts from the advent calendar I was just talking to you guys about. We have mistletoe buttermint champagne and hot toddy orange cider cinnamon rolls. This one is okay. This one was okay. Probably not repurchases for me. I liked them. Glad I got them, but I won't be repurchasing. Just not up my alley, but I did keep these ones. I did sell some of the ones that right off the hop I wasn't really thrilled about, because of other ooey gooey or not quite up my alley. It's still fun. Like, the advent calendars were a lot of fun, not knowing what you're going to get, and no, I had a great time with them. So that's okay though. They said those 2 were good, but they're just not my style. Swan Creek's cranberry apple crisp. These are a couple. There was 3 chunks in here from Myra and Kyla. This is great. This smelled so good. I definitely got the cranberry and the apple crisp. I love this. And Swan Creek, I think, is an underrated company. I don't see a lot of people hauling it. It's not on a lot of, it's almost like you don't know what to put it in. It's not vendor, but it's definitely like it's a regular company, store-bought wax. But they're huge cubes, so I only need to put 1 in there. They throw really well. Every single Swan Creek blend I've ever tried smells amazing and is thrown really well. So although I think the only place I can get them here is the Bass Pro Shop, but the nearest one is in Tsawwassen for me, and that's a 2-hour ferry ride and then like half hour to the mall. I probably won't be doing that, but you know what I mean, like it's a little ways away. All right, so then we got Rainbow Melts, Let It Snow, Sweet Snow Taffy, Peppermint Swizzle Sticks, and Frosted White Cake. Love this one. I melted a bit of this the first half of the month, and I melted the rest of it the second half of the month. This is gorgeous, beautiful. Swizzle Sticks, peppermint, awesome. Melted this one strictly in my bedroom. The throw was high, and I really, really enjoyed it. Then we have Cemetery Keys from the Bathing Garden. This is a sample, I think this is part of the sampler, the Halloween sampler I purchased. So tonka bean, lime, citrus, and sugary sweet white floral. This is beautiful. Throws like crazy. Cemetery Keys is a very popular scent, especially in the fall. So that's normally in our fall lineup. Then we have 1, 2, 3 Mandala Melts. They were, all 3 of them were a part of the Advent calendar. We have Mrs. Claus, so I don't have scent no descriptions. Mrs. Claus, which is like a really sweet scent, and it was quite nice. And then the next 2 you will recognize if you're Lushies. You've got Yognog over here and you've got Snow Cake over here, and they smelled identical to both of those Lush type things. They smelled really good, threw really, really well. I love that, and that's it, you guys. That's a wrap. So that is what I melted for the second half of, oh my gosh. I keep forgetting what month I'm in. The second half of February 2018. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and have fun. Bye, guys.